Welcome to Keeping It Grounded with the Groundskeeper, Ep.5.
Wow, we made it. Yeah.
Still not canceled.
Still not canceled. Still no apology tour. It's fine.
I mean, I kind of want to do an apology tour anyways, just because that sounds like fun.
Who are you apologizing to?
I don't know, just everybody, just act like I'm Kevin Hart after the dollhouse incident.
Yeah, freely.
Oh, now we're canceled.
No,
Dang
we're
it! Now we're
canceled.
canceled.
Yeah. Let's cut that. Um,
All right, small
all right.
talk.
Well,
What you got?
what you got? Oh,
What you got?
Well, work. Family's leaving again after 1 week they were here. They're off again for a couple of weeks, and so I'm going to be working twice as hard for the second job that I have. So it should be fun. But
Oh, so
what about you?
everybody's leaving you alone with
How
the
was your
vending machines?
How was your 4th of July?
My 4th of July was phenomenal. I hung out with some amazing people, one
Mm,
amazing person in particular.
mm.
Um, that will continue happening.
So that's
But
that's for
yeah,
another
I
episode.
yeah. I Hey, will you quit? Will you quit hitting the microphone, dog? Go. My dog's hitting the microphone. Okay. Yeah. 4th of July was great.
Good.
Usually it's not like a holiday that I put super too much weight into. I just drive somewhere, watch fireworks. But like the whole weekend was an excellent holiday.
Are fireworks legal in Mesquite?
Maybe
You don't know.
I don't know. I know they have fireworks stands everywhere, but I also know there's
Oh,
usually like ordinances about how much you can light and in what
hmm.
places and how far you are from houses. But
Okay.
down in Vegas, it was illegal to shoot off like mortars or whatever. I don't know what the exact
Well,
statute was.
goddamn. Well, I would
Well,
hope
no, like
so.
mortar fireworks that
Oh,
shoot up and explode. I don't know something, but uh, there was like a news thing about how Vegas had given out like thousands of illegal firework tickets just in like
uh,
the morning time alone, and
okay.
it was great because down in the area of Vegas that I was over off of Decatur. The helicopter started flying over, and people just
Ooh.
started shooting the fireworks at the helicopter. It was badass.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that, guys. That's not cool. That's
Well,
not
I
cool.
mean, come
We're
on.
not condoning crimes in here.
It was like that when I lived in Norwalk too. I mean, just leave them
Yeah.
alone. Just
Please.
have the fire department at the ready, and don't fly helicopters over people having a good time shooting
I
fire
used to
in the
live in
sky.
Norwalk. That's an interesting city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was in the one ways. I was the whitest person on my street.
Yeah. Well, anyway, well, let's move on. So, are you still down to do a blind rank?
Absolutely. What do you got
Yeah,
for me?
let's do it.
Hey,
So, I
real
want,
quick. I just
yeah.
realized I'm the groundskeeper,
Oh
and this
yeah.
guy over here. Oh,
I'm
there,
the
that guy.
I'm JR the Panda Man.
All
So,
right. Yeah, we didn't
if you
introduce
didn't know.
ourselves.
So, let's do. We're still in music territory here. So, I want you to blind rank these artists of how much would you want to open for them in like a show.
I I like that.
Yeah, you ready?
That's a nice surprise considering you came up with this like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. All right.
All
Number
right.
one, Apes of the State.
Ooh, April is such a badass. And
She's
oh my
cool.
goodness, yeah. We're gonna go number 3.
Three. Okay, let me
I don't
write
know what
this
you have
down.
up your sleeve.
All right. Just Nick.
Uh, Number 1, just Nick and I started our folk punk career in the same city in Temecula. We both started there, and I've only gotten to the chance to play with him once at the Garth House in Vegas in this terrible little warehouse, and it was like 120 degrees, and there was no AC.
that
And I would do it again. He's such an amazing
that
performer.
sounds awful though.
Oh,
120 degrees.
yeah, but it was so worth it. So worth
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Number 1, yeah.
The third person, Benjamin Todd.
Oh crap. I think my
So you
style
have two, four, and five open.
my style is veering a lot more in that direction these days. So
Hmm. Hmm.
I feel if you pull Amigo on me, this you son of a bitch. Right now, Benjamin Todd,
Hmm.
is sitting right at number 2.
Number 2.
Now, would it be Benjamin Todd or Lost Dog Street Band as a whole?
Benjamin Todd is what I had written down.
Okay. All right. Yeah, number 2.
Okay. Fourth artist, The Devil Makes Three.
I knew this was coming. It was either this or Amigo. It's got to be number 4.
Ooh. All right. And the last artist has to go to number 5 is The Taxpayers.
You know what? They are the ones that I would want to play with the least out of all of them, because you know why? They are so technical, and their music is there's so much going on with it. If I opened for them,
it wouldn't be the right fit.
Nobody would show up for me.
Yeah, well, I disagree with that, but
They would wait for me to get off stage to go see the Taxpayers.
that's really funny. But I don't want to laugh at that, but that's funny.
All right.
So yeah,
now,
there we have it. So we have number 5, The Taxpayers. Number 4, The Devil Makes Three. Number 3, Apes of the State. Number 2, Benjamin Todd. And number 1, Just Nick.
okay, I'm gonna re-rank, but I like the blind ranking. However, Devil Makes Three,
Okay.
Benjamin Todd,
Mm.
Just Nick,
Okay.
Apes of the
Okay.
State, and then Taxpayers. So
So
Taxpayers
basically,
would still sit there.
so you're switching Just Nick and Benjamin Todd. I mean, Just Nick and Devil Makes Three.
Yeah, I would. I've actually reached out to the Devil Makes Three on several social media platforms, just comments and like said, hey, I want to do. Especially when I was doing the Thorazine work party thing, I wanted so bad to make that happen. Nobody ever got back to me. I'm sure they're not running their own social media pages, so even
Right,
if
yeah.
I doubt they saw it. But I'll figure
Yeah.
one of these days. I'll figure out how to get to the show, and I'll throw my underwear on stage, and it'll have my phone number in it. And
All
a
right,
picture,
well, that's
a picture
cool.
of a banjo.
That's a fun one. So next week we'll see what happens. What we have next for our blind rankings.
Cool.
So
Okay. Well,
thanks for playing.
on to the meat and potatoes. So we're going to be talking about really odd movies.
Yeah.
I mean, the criteria is kind of loose, but it's just movies that you don't expect, more or less.
Movies that you've personally seen that you think is just strange.
I like that.
Yeah. So what do you have? What's your first one?
Okay. I'm going to go with the one that is a bit more palatable to normal human beings. And this is my favorite movie of all time. Still, I know, movies shift in places. All right. It's my second favorite movie right after V for Vendetta because I'm a basic bitch. But God Bless America.
God Bless America. Is that the movie, or are you saying God Bless America because it's 4th of July?
No, that is the movie.
Oh.
Directed by Bobcat Goldthwait. It follows a portion of the life of a man named Frank, and Frank's been having a rough go at it. He lives in a duplex, and his neighbors next door are they're idiots, and they just regurgitate idiotic sayings, and they're real loud, and they have a baby who's really loud. And Frank has a dream about going over to their house with a shotgun and murdering them all.
Oh.
And in his dream, all of a sudden, now he feels peace. Well, so that's the introduction to meeting Frank. And he tells you that he has migraines and he's got terrible neighbors and blah, blah, blah. It goes on, and it slowly unfolds that his life is more difficult and more things are happening, and they're kind of rapid firing things are happening to him. And without, I guess, spoilers. I hope you guys watch this movie regardless, but he gets fired for giving a coworker flowers because it was against company policy, which he probably shouldn't have done, but he was trying to be a good guy. And then he goes to a doctor, and his headaches get explained by a tumor. And a real kicker, it's such a great scene. He just found out he's got cancer, and he's just sitting on the floor in the hallway of like this lobby in this building in Syracuse, and some lady receptionist, whatever, goes, "Hey, you can't be here." Like, it's just like after everything, it's just like, God. Anyways, so all this stuff happens, and long story short, Frank ends up going and murdering somebody. He murders a girl from a super sweet 16 show, like those MTV shows where there's just really
Hmm.
bratty, snotty, awful, 16-year-olds who are really ungrateful and I
Yeah.
wanted an Escalade, like just terrible. He goes and kills her, and another girl from that high school is just amazed, and she finds him, and they go on a cross-country killing spree together. And this is a comedy, and it's amazing.
And it's a teenage girl, you said,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
goes
So
with her. That goes with him. That's crazy. That is
yeah,
a
her name is Roxanne.
crazy premise. Think about it from the director's standpoint. Like, what was the director on when he thought about this movie? Or I
There,
guess
there's
the writer of the movie.
there's another movie that kind of has the same premise. I
Hmm.
forget what it's called. Somebody could put it in the comments, but I want to say it's Michael Douglas, and just a bunch of stuff goes wrong in his life, and he ends up going on a killing spree. But that one's quite a bit more serious, even though it has
Mm.
comedic moments.
Right.
This one is just really leans into the comedy and really leans into the idiocy and the fact that people don't have shame anymore. Like people are willing
Hmm.
to be brash and awful for
Yeah.
attention rather than have real conversations and give a shit about other people.
Yeah. So that's a
It's
little more
a,
serious one.
right. There's a beautiful moral to it, even though it's funny.
Okay.
All right, what you got? What's your first pick?
Well, my first pick is a little bit, I guess it's a little more known than to a lot of people, but it's Clockwork Orange, directed by Stanley Kubrick in 1971. And I remember seeing it for the first time I think I was in my early 20s, and I was just, what the heck is going on here? I was also in my, like I said, early 20s, so I kind of had no idea what was going on. But um, to people that haven't seen it, you should go watch it. But it's basically, um, it talks about like a criminal, a young guy that's a criminal that gets caught by the police, and do this aversion therapy, trying to correct his wrong ways forcefully. And really, what it talks about is how enforced morality is not morality at all. And so that was the whole point of that movie, is because I think I that's in my personal opinion how I understood the movie. And what do you think? Because I know you've seen it.
I have the problem is I've seen most of it, and I've seen it a lot in bits and pieces back in the day when IFC was a thing. I don't know if you remember
Hmm.
cable. I mean, we're we're
Of
old,
course.
but yeah, I kept seeing bits and pieces of it, but I never got myself to watch it all the way through. Unfortunately, as much as I don't mind movies where people's guts are getting ripped out and shredded and their
Hmm.
skin getting peeled off, I have a problem with rape scenes, man.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's anything that's rapey or it has something to do with a kid. It's real
Well,
hard for me to justifiably get through it.
and the thing with this movie is they're not shy about showing that scene.
Right? Yeah. No.
Yeah,
It's not like there's nothing implied.
it's not, yeah, it's not off screen. You don't hear sounds. It just happens, and they do it in front of the woman's husband too. So it's kind of crazy. So, but basically the point of the movie is, and the thing is like, which I believe in too, is just like, if you force someone to be of good morals, then what's the point? And that's what they were trying to do in that movie, basically. So,
I didn't know that. I actually have a little bit more respect for that movie with that being the thing.
right, because like how he was like, he got caught, and then they placed him in this little, I forgot if it was a jail or something. I think it was a jail, and they just started showing him like how bad things are, and they tried their best, and so. But I watch it again and see, maybe you'll think of it differently.
Okay.
I mean,
I
minus the rape scene, but
Right. I like that moral there because that was something that I ended up discovering on my own, leaving the church at a young age, but
yeah.
still kind of looking for some kind of spiritual,
Yeah.
just compass, whatever. And I remember figuring out that, man, if I'm trying to be good because I don't want to go to hell, am I actually being good?
Yeah. Yeah. So you're avoiding something,
Right,
so
right,
you're not
yeah,
really doing it out of the goodness of your heart, but you're doing it out of the fear
of
of
punishment.
punishment, you know?
Yeah.
So
All right. Okay, so my next movie is not palatable to anybody. It's not even palatable to the people who like the movie. I don't even think it's palatable to the people who wrote, directed, and acted in the
yeah.
movie. Uh, Elijah Wood, after the Lord of the Rings, he had all this Lord of the Rings money, and
Oh, I love Lord of the Rings.
he started throwing money at all kinds of different projects. He talks about it briefly in his Hot Ones challenge that he does.
Mm,
But he helped produce a movie called The Greasy Strangler.
okay.
I don't know how to tell you what this movie's about. The plot, the whole movie, I imagine the entire intent of the movie when it was being written and laid out as a script and all the storyboarding and whatever was, how do we try to force people to turn this off?
Turn what off?
The movie.
Oh, that's
Like
funny.
the prosthetics they use, there's just a full on just male genitalia, and it's made very
Hmm.
large and very oddly colored and shaped, and
Right.
the plot doesn't really feel like it has a direction.
Hmm.
Spoilers. So there's a dad and his son. Um, the dad is Ronnie and his son is Braden. Ronnie is like in his 80s or something. He's a hunched over white haired dude, and his son Braden is probably in his 40s or 50s, and they're both just very strange looking people already
Mm.
by themselves, and they're also very awkward. Like one of the first scenes in the movie is the son making the dad breakfast, and he wants bacon grease in his coffee, and he goes,
Oh,
you probably think I'm the greasy strangler." And it's just like,
what?
what is happening right now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta check this out. The Greasy Strangler.
Man, my favorite thing about watching this movie is watching other people watch this movie.
Also, the reaction to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because once you've gone through it, you're like, how did I look when I did this?
that's funny. That's really funny.
Okay, what's your second movie pick?
The other one is like your second movie. It's a little less palatable, is what your term was, but it's a 1971 movie. Oh, I'm sorry, 1977 movie called Eraserhead, directed by David Lynch. I think he recently passed away in like the last year.
Oh yeah.
Um, but so the whole thing is I don't know when did black and white like when did color television come out? Was it after 1977?
Bro, I was
I
born
don't
in
know.
91. I have no idea.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you know a lot of things. You're smart, but I didn't look it
Oh,
up. But
shucks.
anyway, this was 1977, but the whole film is in black and white. And so let me see what's going on with my camera. It's like the whole thing's shifting, but the whole thing's black and white, and it's just so weird, man. Like there's no special effects used in this movie at all. Every prop is practical. Every prop is like you can see it's handmade. But like you, there's no way I could explain how the movie is. But the whole story is basically a guy gets his girlfriend pregnant, and then the girlfriend gives birth to this alien looking baby, and the whole movie is just basically trying to keep the baby alive. But at the end of the movie, I don't want to spoilers. He ends up killing the baby,
Oh shit.
and yeah, he ends up killing the baby. But I mean, please watch it. It's so strange. I don't know how else to explain it. I remember watching it for the first time, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?" Um, and having it in black and white doesn't help because it just gives it more like the. There's like scenes where there's a woman dancing with like messed up cheeks. It's just so weird, man. Check it out. I think you will like it, Tanner. Personally.
I know for certain that I've got a poster with 100 horror movies to watch, and I
Hmm.
know it's on there. And I think I'd just been so disappointed by most of the movies that were before
Oh,
it
yeah, yeah,
movies
yeah.
because it's actually in chronological order. It's like one of the movies was from like 1920 or something. It was
Oh,
pretty old, way back, like really weird silent black and white,
mhm.
words pop up, whatever. But almost everything pre Jaws has been less than fantastic.
Yeah,
Like, and I know
yeah.
there's classics and cult classics, and I love horror movie, but unfortunately, I'm way more into starting in like the 80s when horror started getting more psychological and visually was not so campy to where I was like, I don't believe it, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if you're gonna like this movie, but it's because I think I saw it too of like one of the movies that you see a list of like 100 movies you have to see before you die, and you know what I mean. And so I saw that, and this Eraserhead was one of them, and it was like, okay, I'll check it out. And the thing is, I don't watch a lot of movies to begin with, and but I did give that a shot, and boy, it was very strange.
All right, well, I will because of your recommendation, I'll add it to my to
Yeah,
be
I
watch
actually
list.
looked it up. It's on YouTube, so it's free. You can just find it. You can watch it, and I mean, it's
Nice.
get your
Hey,
popcorn ready.
I'm not going to talk about this movie because I don't want to do any spoilers. But it's a music related movie, so it belongs here in the
Mm-hmm.
podcast. We'll just call this an honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should watch this movie, and currently it's free on YouTube. It's called The History of Future Folk. All I want to tell you is there's folk music, and there's aliens, and there's a beautiful love story.
Oh, okay.
And I've watched this movie over and over and over and over again. I intend on watching it again very soon here. I love
And
this movie.
I also mentioned this to you yesterday when we were talking. Um, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's
Speaking of space,
such a strange movie. And like I said yesterday, you can't have a title clearer than that. Like if people were to ask you what the premise of that thing is, it's Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
right, right, yeah, yeah. They
That's
didn't
it.
leave anything to the
So
imagination.
no, 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 no. So
All
I'm
right,
gonna have
so
to. Well,
song pick of the week.
yeah, what do you got? Do you have one?
Yes. I was stuck between a couple.
Hmm.
But so I actually just recently learned this song. Super beautiful. It's folk esque,
Hmm.
country esque.
Hmm.
The artist is Sierra Farrell, and
Hmm.
the song is "In Dreams."
Okay.
And it's outside of what I would normally play, not because I play folk, but the style of the guitar, the intricate picking pattern in between
Hmm.
the verses. It was really fun. It's not a cover I'm gonna do for other people,
Yeah.
but the song is very special to me, and I
Okay.
think everybody should hear it. There's they have their regular version and they've got alternative version.
Okay.
Listen to both; they're both fantastic.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Well, for me, it's a cover. It's a cover by Iron and Wine, and it's a song originally by Kendrick Lamar. And the title
Ooh,
of the song is Luther, like Martin Luther King. But obviously they acoustified it, and it's a fun song. He also did it with Ben Bridwell, which I think is the frontman of Band of Horses, and they did it together.
oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's really good. I love that song.
And Iron and Wine's picking style has always been really, really just dreamy.
That's dude. You know what? I've been trying to learn how to do it. That's I've been like I've been playing guitar more recently, and that's how I've been practicing all my like. I'm copying my style to them.
Of the two of us, you've got the better ability with those different picking patterns. That was the first time I heard you play guitar. You were doing some pretty intricate picking, and I was like,
Well, I
"Holy
don't know
crap,
what
this
did you
guy can
hear.
play guitar."
What did you hear the first time? I don't remember.
I don't remember the song. I just remember being impressed by the dexterity on your picking hand, because I was just so used to always slamming on my guitar
Right.
that hearing that I was like, "That son of a bitch."
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But, okay.
All right.
Well, cool. I think that
Yeah,
closes
we
our
did it,
episode. Yeah.
and we're still
So
not canceled.
we're not well, I think after this week.
This is where it ends.
Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you with some more clips, and then we'll see you next week. Peace.
All right. Bye.